I wanted to come on and do a quick live about AI. And that's something that I use a lot day to day. And I found that probably 80 or 75% of my man hours at this point have been for my marketing agency and consulting business have been replaced by AI. And it doesn't mean there's not a human driving it and moving it forward and keeping it in the rails. It's more of a situation of how much of the research and how many labored hours can be replaced by AI. And I think the question that we all need to be asking ourselves, whether it's in our business or in our career, if we're working for someone else, how much of our engaged labor time can be maximized or improved by using AI? And the next thing is, do we know this for sure? Are we just guessing? Are we just saying, my stuff can't be replaced by AI and kind of sticking our heads into the sand? Because if you're doing that, AI will replace you. But if you're able to then funnel AI into a productive use where you're maximizing your own skills in your own self or your own business, then we can be the movers of the economy coming forward. And the next question is, do we know for sure how much of our current workflow can be replaced by AI, or what advantage we can get back for AI? And that requires some thought, because if we're going to automate processes, then we need to know what best practice of the process is, and we need to look at it not just on what we do every day as a system, but what we should be doing, because AI in that sense is just a model that's going to repeat tasks and look for more information to optimize a process. And the next question that we ask once we find out, how much time we could be saving is, what if you're wrong and your competition, either for a job or business, gets it right? Then what happens? This is where things start to get really, it really gets important, because there's going to be several kinds of businesses and people in there. And the person who gets it wrong, whether it's in business or in a career, is going to have a real hard time surviving as a business or maximizing. Maybe you'll still be going there, but yet maximizing and actually thriving, because we're in a position right now where we can create incredible results because we have this next lever that can really optimize, or become the motor for our next iteration of our businesses or ourselves. Because if our competition is solving their biggest problem and their client's biggest problem, and we're not, we're at a massive disadvantage. And that's where AI is going to come in, because the question we have to ask is, what happens if our competition is able to provide a better service, better product at a drastically lower cost than us, and then everything goes out the window. And so we have to do more competitive research. We have to maximize our processes even more, and we have to adopt anything like creating agents around processes in our company or for our clients that will allow the labor hours to decrease and the productivity to increase. And that's been going on since the beginning of time. We started with the Industrial Revolution, even started before that with the wheel, with wire, with Industrial Revolution, with computers, with internet, and now AI is this next thing that's going to push us even further into the future. And if we become the early adopters, if you become that for your career or your business, you're going to find that it's not just a good time in the economy, it's an amazing time in the economy, and you will be able to thrive and beat out all of your competition. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. In my kind of, I guess my challenge for you is to think of all the tasks that are repetitive, that require a lot of time and research, that somebody somewhere is incredible at, and they may take forever to do it, but that there's a pool of knowledge out there that you can leverage to AI and get your answers fast and get better answers, and therefore provide a better service or product or labor output if you're if it's in your career. So if you can do that, you can add more value, and when you add more value, you get more reward. So that's it for today. A quick thing on AI. Um, if you're playing with AI, I'll give you a couple suggestions. You obviously OpenAI is incredible for content. There's a few AI video generators that are starting to move forward. You can just do a YouTube search on that. Sora is a great one. Kling is another one. And then there's obviously voice to text with 11 Labs, and image for me still is solidly in Midjourney. So, and I have an AI tool too. If you want to go to our site, it's gomcintyre.com, and we have an AI Assist CMO. So you can go there, and it's just under what can, it's just right under our services page where it's just a free tool. So if you're looking for marketing help with AI, we've got that. And if you're looking to automate any of your processes, I love to have those conversations. So go ahead and hit the one of the contact buttons on the site. Otherwise, enjoy, and until tomorrow, that's it for today.